Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to see type conversion in JavaScript. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing so you won't miss any future content. Now let's get into the video. Yes, so type conversion. Type conversion is nothing but changing one type of data into another type of data. Let's suppose we have a number and we want to convert into string. Okay, that we can do with the use of type conversion. Okay, but there are two types we have in the type conversion. First, we can see implicit, and second we have explicit. Okay, and implicit actually done automatically by the JavaScript. Okay, so we don't need to do anything with that, but explicit we have to do manually using the methods which are provided by JavaScript. Okay, so let's explore what are those. Yes, so let's see first what is implicit and how it works. Okay, so as I said, it automatically is done by JavaScript. So let's suppose I have a variable called str and I'm having some name in this. Okay, so some name I have, and I want to add number 2 in this. Okay, so how we can do this? So if I say 2, and what it will going to return is, it will going to return us by adding that 2 to the name. Okay, so how it will look like here is, it will be name 2. Okay, so this is how it will going to add it. So here you can see 2 we have as a number, but once it's added to the string, it's converted as string. Okay, we can check the type as well here. Okay, so type of, if I say str, and if I run it again, you can see it's giving us string. Okay, so this is how the implicit casting will work in JavaScript. So we don't need to do anything, it automatically convert one data type into other. Here in this case, it's converting number into a string. Okay, yes, so explicit conversion. So in explicit conversion, as I told, it should be a manual, and here we have few methods in explicit. With the help of that, we can convert one data type into another data type. Okay, so first thing we have is number. Okay, so number function we have, then we have parts int, and then we have parts float as well. Okay, and then we have for the string as dot to string method, or we can use directly string method. Okay, in order to convert number into string, and if you want to convert string into number, it will be done. But again, we have to think that what is the possibility of it. Okay, because if we say string contains one number as 1 2. Okay, string containing 1 2 as a number, that we can convert it as using number or parse int or parse float, we can convert it. But if it's there like something name 1 2 3, that we can't convert. Okay, that's a error it will going to throw, because name cannot be converted into a number. But if you have a number in a string, that you can convert it. Okay, so let's see each of the example. Let's see with the number first. So let's suppose if I have str and I'll say 1 to 1, and let's take str1 here, and you see now I am having 1 to 1 as a string. Okay, it's not having any name. So if I console now, and I'll say number of str1. Okay, now it will going to return a number of 1 to 1. Okay, so let's console it again. Now you see it's returning a number. Okay, if I return normally, the color will change. Okay, so with that you can see, or we can check the type as well. Okay, so let me clear this. 13. Now you see the color difference. Okay, if it's a string, it will say in white, and if it's a number, it is saying in yellow. Okay, so we can check the type as well. Type of we can use, and number of str. Okay, so if I say node 13, now you can see we are getting number as a type. Okay, so with the number you can convert it. But again, if I have name 1 to 3, 1 to 1. Okay, so that time what will going to happen? Okay, let's check. Now you see it's converted into number, it's saying. But if we don't check the number type, and if we just run it, now you see we are getting nan. Okay, nan is nothing but not a number. Okay, so nan type is number only, but you will going to get nan. Okay, so nan we say, not a number, this is going to be written. Okay, so this you can't use anywhere. This is not, it's just a saying that this is not a number. Okay, name 1 to 1 is not a number. That's what it will going to print. Okay, if you try to convert a string into a number which is having some characters instead of numbers. Okay, so that time nan will going to return. Yes. So with parse int and parse float, we can do the same thing. So let's suppose str two, I'll say 111, and same, let's console it. I'll say parse int and I'll say str2. Okay, and let's check the type as well here for this type of. So let me console it again, this one. Let's note 13, and now you see it's converted successfully and it's giving number as well. Okay, again, if you try to use string as a characters here, it will going to return you a nan, okay, which is not a number. So float, parse float is also going to do the similar thing what parse int will going to do. Instead, like if you have some number, suppose like if I have let number 1 equal to 1.11, or let's suppose it will be a string. Okay, and I'll take it as str3. Now if I try to convert this with parse int, right, it will going to return us only 1. Okay, but if we try to return with the parse float, it will going to return as it is. Okay, so let's see it, both of them. So I'll say node 13. Now you see the first one is returning 1, the second one is returning 1.11. Okay, so parse float will make sure the float values should be there whenever it's converting into number, but int will only going to take the actual number, not going to take the float values. Okay, that we have to make sure to remember. Whenever the float values are there, we should be using parse float. Okay, so that's how this will going to work. So let's see how the toString and the string method works. Okay, so let's see, we have num. Okay, and I am saying 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, and if I console this, num dot toString, if I use, it will going to convert into string. Okay, so let's take the same thing and let's check the type of as well to confirm that. Okay, so let's say node 13, and now you see it converted that number into string, and we can see the type as string here. Okay, and the same thing works with the string method as well. Okay, so let me create one more num1. Okay, so this is the num1 and I want to convert into string. Okay, so this is the method and this is how we have to use it. Okay, so same thing, let's see the type of as well. I'll just comment on this one and let's run it again. Okay, now you see it's converted into string format. Okay, so this is how the different methods we can use on different techniques. Okay, yes, so this is about type conversion. We saw different techniques which is implicit and explicit in JavaScript. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing and give it a like. I'll be back with more content in the next video. Thank you.